Let's keep our ear to the streets one more again, chat. Because y'all learned a lot yesterday. Let's see if we keep it.
What were some of the things that you were told about men while growing up?
I was told about men while I was growing up.
Chat, what was you told about
Not
men?
to get drunk around men.
Okay, so just like don't trust them?
Yes.
Okay. Just a fun one.
Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate yourself?
I'll definitely say a 10.
You're a 10?
Yeah, a 10,
okay.
of course.
Does that mean like there's no room for improvement? Or?
No, always room for improvement, but I just feel that I have a lot to bring to the table. So.
You funky ass.
Oh, yes.
If there was one thing you could improve about yourself, what would that be?
I'll say, I don't know.
Good thing you ain't fucking perfect, young lady. She don't know what she need to fix. She flawless.
Me?
Yeah.
Halfway mark.
Okay.
5, 6.
If you could improve one thing about yourself, what would it be?
My self-confidence.
So we're all 10s, pretty much.
Pretty much put it that way, okay.
Okay. If you're all 10s, does that mean like there's no room for improvement, or like you're
Of
perfect?
course, you can always go to
Yeah.
20. There's
Huh?
always room.
Okay. If you were gonna improve like one thing about yourself, what would it be?
My attitude.
My
Oh.
anger.
Your anger.
Yeah.
Y'all got shitty personalities? Damn, that makes it, you at least about a 5. That takes half of your scale right there. You hard to deal with.
Being punctual.
Oh, she just a late ass.
Always late.
Functional. Okay. All right. Can you think of any time in recorded human history where women have had more power than they do right now?
Not at all.
No.
No.
Okay. Can you think of any countries other than Western countries like America, Australia, Canada, where women have more power than they do in those countries?
Maybe the Queen of Elizabeth, you know, over there. I would say.
But I mean, probably not Asia.
London.
Probably not Asia or the Middle East or anything like that, right?
No.
Women are pretty. Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you think so many women feel so oppressed in both the time and place where they have the most power?
That's touchy. That's gonna
Right?
go, that's gonna go political.
Woo.
That's gonna go political. That's gonna go political. That's gonna go political.
Because there's still like a lot of men who don't see the value of women. That's touchy. That's gonna go, that's gonna go political. Because there's still like a lot of men who don't see the value of women.
Okay.
So it feels like we're always constantly having to prove ourselves.
Yeah.
What do you think is the difference between confidence and arrogance?
Ooh, your attitude.
Your attitude. Okay.
How you carry yourself. I was just having a conversation with my girls tonight about like wearing something like this. It brings a lot to light because I still want to be viewed a certain way and not be viewed a certain way, if that makes any sense.
It makes no sense.
Right?
No, I don't know what it means. Okay. Do you think that your partner's past body count matters in dating?
It shouldn't.
No.
It shouldn't, but does it?
Not all the time.
Personally, it has affected me because an ex got a little crazy when I told him mine. But
Whoa, what is it?
other than I think because my number was better than his.
Well, here's
Better?
the thing, right? If it doesn't matter, why do so many people?
Good commercial break, cause you caught me. They caught me right in the middle of it. She said her number better than his. You freaky bitch. Look at this young lady. Out here doing things butt naked. Look at her. Out here taking it off instead of keeping it on. The young lady of the year.
People insist on keeping it a secret.
Because the opinion of a person.
Well, right, but what's there to hide if there's no?
It's just personal, like.
Because you don't want to be judged. You don't want to come off being judged about something that had nothing to do with them before then.
I get that, but I'm saying the fact that you might be.
Your social security number.
The fact that you.
Your body count is like your social security number?
I can tell you, but why? I want that to myself.
Right, but isn't the fact that people feel judged by that, doesn't that mean that it shouldn't matter, but it often does?
Yes.
So it does matter.
not to me.
I'm not saying it. Okay, but I'm
In
just saying.
general, yes, it does matter.
To some people, it actually does matter.
For the majority, it does matter where.
Do you think men and women can be just friends?
Yes.
So if you asked your best straight single male friend if he'd date you or hook up, what do you think he would say?
Yes.
So you can't be friends.
You're right.
But you can.
I retract that.
But you can, but usually it's the woman who sets the boundaries, right?
If you're not attracted to the person, you can be.
Yes.
Okay, each of you, if you asked your best straight single male friend if he'd date you or hook up, what do you think he would say?
Yes.
So then you can't be friends.
You can't, but you
You just
can.
have to know your boundaries.
Well, right, but who
Like,
typically...
I have a best friend for 10 years and we've never slept together.
Who's the one who typically sets the boundaries in the relationship, the man or the woman?
Both.
I say
definitely
both, but
say
definitely the
him.
female.
Me and him.
Is it both, or is it one? Is it the female?
I really say the female because
Yeah.
she, as soon as he makes that move, she's like, okay, I gotta back up because you're catching feelings.
Okay. So who
Yeah.
typically sets the boundaries in the relationship? The man or the woman?
Women.
The women.
Yes,
Do you
women,
think
of
that gives
course.
them an advantage in relationships?
Yes, yeah, I'll say that. Because, I mean, if you're setting boundaries, then I guess you can let them have a little bit, of advantage. Yes.
Makes
Why do you
sense.
think women want equality in everything except for dating?
I'll say so they can just have a more diagonic. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So.
Was there anything
Wait!
in your
I don't know what she trying
experience
to say. I
dealing
never
with
heard
men
word.
that came as a surprise to you?
Yeah, they're horn dogs.
The horn dogs, okay. Interesting.
No one tells you that.
Well, I mean, okay.
You figured that out.
Okay. So if men are just natural horn dogs,
Yeah.
why do you think women don't typically approach men? I mean, because pretty much, wouldn't that make sense? I mean,
Right.
any guy
Right.
that you go approach would probably be down, right?
Right?
So why are men typically the ones that approach women?
Interesting.
Interesting.
I just think that's the way it should be.
That's the way it should be. What's that based on?
Probably my values growing up, because I was not allowed to chase boys or call boys. They had to pursue me, and they had to meet my dad first. It's very hard.
Do you think religion and politics matter in dating?
Yes. No.
No. Okay.
I don't
Why
think
do you...
that should define a relationship.
Okay. So.
Love is love.
Well, let me ask you this though. You don't think it does, but I mean, most women probably wouldn't date a guy who was a Trump supporter, or they wouldn't date a guy who was
Or a Christian wouldn't date an atheist.
right, or a vegan probably.
So it does matter.
Right.
Religion does matter. Politics do matter in relationships.
Right. I mean, I actually think it matters a lot
Yes,
because
of course. Yes, of course.
because
yeah.
there are some people I know.
You can have somebody that's Christian and have somebody that's atheist, and then the spirituality doesn't match. Because what if I believe in God and they don't believe in God? So I feel that's very important.
So why do you think that a lot of people will say don't discuss politics or religion on a first date when it seems to be the first thing that you would want to talk about, right?
Yeah, I feel that maybe because they don't want it to be too much drama all at first. That's probably why, and they just want to keep it because that's a hard topic to really go into.
Chad Reese is so intelligent. This is how I keep losing my young ladies. I like to discuss the dynamics of the socio-economic chamber as it revolves around the solar system eplex of the congruenium, and then Reese like to talk about the nuances of the modern era, all on the first date, and it overwhelms the young ladies, and they don't know what to do.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, if you love somebody, it's because you love them because of who they are, not for what they do or what they stand for.
Do you think unconditional love is possible in a romantic relationship?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I believe it's possible, but why do we have a term called deal breakers?
Deal breakers. Ooh. Because people tend to find how do you say it?
How you say it?
The defects of other people. I don't know. Wait, los defectos en español. Sorry, of other people.
Sí,
because they try
señorita. Muy bien.
I think because sometimes there just needs to be some drama that people want to cause, but I don't think it should be a problem with it. Honestly, because if you're gonna love somebody, I really hope somebody loves me the way I am, without having to force me to change,
No,
So
you
if
gotta
I'm gonna
change.
ever love somebody, I don't know. I'm sorry. Did I lose myself?
No, it's okay. We'll move to a different question.
Okay.
Do you think men are socialized to protect and provide for women?
Yes.
Okay, so they're raised that way. Do you think some men go as far as putting women up on a pedestal? Some men.
Yeah.
Okay. If all that is true,
I did that before when I was younger. I used to put young ladies up on pedestals. Yup, Reese did that. Until I realized these girls don't even value themselves, so why the fuck should I?
why are there so many women who are angry at men? Aren't those all good qualities?
But what makes you think women are angry at men?
Because a lot of men are kind of demonized for being cheaters and liars and players and
Oh, goes both ways.
toxic
Goes
masculinity.
both ways.
Okay, but I'm just saying.
But
like,
you basically a generalization of
well, I'm
men
saying
is
there's
cheaters
there's
and
a term
womanizers.
called toxic masculinity. There's no
Sure.
term called toxic femininity.
Right.
So I'm just saying, like, why do you think a term like that exists when
Right.
most men are socialized to protect and provide for women and put them on pedestals and be gentlemen?
Mm-hmm.
Where does that come from?
Came from the streets.
I think that's the way it used to be, and hopefully we're trying to continue those types
No,
of
y'all not.
standards
You're
for
not trying to continue
our
it.
boys. But I do see society, unfortunately, has changed a lot of that.
Do you think society's getting like what about society's changing? Like what?
Oh, first of all, you don't date. Everything's online.
Okay.
Everything's online, and I don't date.
No, people still go on dates. It's just that they meet online.
I'm married, but from my friends, you don't meet up and have a beer and have a date. You are online and you text, and then it usually goes to sexting or wanting nude pictures of you very quickly. And I've experienced even married where I've had that, and I'm like, whoa.
Do you think there's a difference between what women say that they want in a relationship and what they actually respond to?
Yes, there's a difference.
So how can you trust a woman's dating advice?
How can I how can you
A lot
trust
of
women's
a lot of
dating
women
advice?
will say that they want a nice guy, but then they'll go and date the bad boy.
There's no such thing as a nice guy and a fucking bad boy. Why y'all keep painting that narrative? What makes somebody bad? What makes the other person good? Huh? I still don't understand this topic either. This one don't make no fucking sense to me. Chat, are y'all bad boys? Huh? Are you robbing, stealing, murdering? You're bad. Bad equal excitement. How the fuck is it bad if it's exciting? Motherfucker. The bad players in the NBA are exciting? No, they sitting they funky asses on the bench. What are you talking about? Bad equal exciting. Good is less fun. You just making shit up. So guys that are boring are automatically good guys? That's what you're saying? Girls don't want to date boring guys, so they just call that good? Y'all just be making shit up on the fly. Bad boy is something that somebody with no hoes say. I'm a bad boy. You're not that guy. No, the ladies don't like them, Reese. Bald guy must be a bad boy too, huh, Reese? People that don't know how to love usually attract people that are toxic for them. Bad boy is someone that's not good for her. What makes someone not good for them on the first date? How will a young lady know if a guy not good for her if the conversations is running smoothly, the date seeming fan-fucking-tastic? Reese got IQ. Reese been had IQ. Reese, shut up. You know none. Mike Lowry, a bad boy. You talking literally about the fucking Will Smith in the movie? Bad boys are Andrew Tate, a top G.
So if women aren't backing up what they say that they want with their actions, doesn't that mean it's kind of hard to take women seriously when they say
Fuck! God damn it, man. You writing this down, Reese? I wish I wasn't.
certain things?
I think relationships are something that if it's a mutual feeling, both people will want to work towards it.
Okay.
If it's just like women like to say like, oh no, do whatever you want. But at the end of the day, we still want you to do what we want. Like I'm not gonna lie to you about that. Okay. I can tell a guy like, oh, you don't have to get you don't have to get me flowers. But at the end of the day, I'll still
What
want
she
flowers.
apologize for?
Because women don't like to ask for things. So, going back to your question. I'm not saying you shouldn't trust women. You should. But men should, put their effort. Women like to see effort. At the end of the day, it's all about effort.
Okay.
Right?
Now, as far as
I don't want to ask somebody for flowers.
Okay, but here's the thing, right? Do you think that it's true that women often find Do you think it's true that women often find attractive men cute and romantic when an ugly one doing the exact same thing is creepy?
Yes.
So then why do women complain about guys not willing to make an effort? All right, let me ask this. When single women dress sexy and wear makeup, are they seeking attention?
Not always.
Not always, but I mean,
Always.
generally,
I think generally, I think you probably are. I mean, that's just human nature.
Okay. Are they seeking attention from other women, men, or the right man?
I think they're seeking some validation.
Validation, okay. And there's a lot of women who say, you know, I dress a certain way for myself, right?
Right?
My question is, if women are dressing for themselves, why do you often see women walking around in uncomfortable shoes and skimpy dresses when it's freezing cold outside?
I don't do that.
I'm not saying you do, but I'm saying,
Why do they?
Are those women dressing for themselves if they're...
Why do they? Good thing we ain't one of them over here, chat. Lucky us. Fuck them being uncomfortable trying to look good. Fuck them, chat. That ain't us.
If they're walking around with, you know, uncomfortable shoes and... No. So they're dressing for attention, right?
Maybe. But, you know, again,
Reese get hoes. I don't know why y'all playing with his top. Now they may be missing teeth, but shit.
Freezing, wearing skimpy outfits, or like wearing really uncomfortable shoes. I mean, they can't be dressing for themselves because otherwise they'd be comfortable, and they don't look very comfortable. So what do you think about that?
I think a lot of women say that they dress for themselves, but they're really not dressing for themselves.
Do you think there's a difference?
I think it's like subconsciously dressing for others, but like they're like, oh I'm just dressing for myself. Yeah.
Right. Do you think there's a difference between what women say that they want and what they actually respond to?
Yeah.
So can you trust a woman's dating advice?
Depends.
Well, I'm just saying. Okay.
Probably not.
I don't know. I mean, every woman's different. You know, some women choose to wear high heels every day of their...
No, there's definitely exceptions to every rule, but do you think generalizing is always wrong?
Generalizing is wrong.
Is it always wrong?
Now you're making me think about words that you're using.
Well, don't women typically want to date men taller than them? Is that a generalization?
Men, yes.
Women typically want to date a man taller than them, right?
Typically, yes.
So that's a generalization. So
It must be, yes.
So generalizing is not always wrong.
Is that right?
It's not always wrong. There's certain patterns.
Yeah.
Do you guys like hip hop music?
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of women like hip hop music. Why do you think so many women love hip hop music when so much of it is degrading to women?
Degrading to a man.
Oh, like ass, titties, all that. Like
Yeah, it's like, you know, bitches,
see,
bitches ain't nothing but hoes and tricks, you know? Why do so many women, why do they listen to that music if it's degrading to women?
I think it's different now in 2020. I think
It's different.
now women listen more to female rappers, female singers.
Like Cardi B?
Like Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion.
I think...
Okay,
So...
I think people are trying to normalize that, but it shouldn't be normalized because we still have a lot of problems going on with sex trafficking, you know, with women being raped. Men also can get raped. I'm not saying they can't, but it's a very popular thing towards women being harassed when they're younger. So
I'm going to ask you, can I ask you a rape question? It's a controversial question, but I want to ask you, and just go with me on this because it's an interesting topic.
Yeah.
Okay. Imagine a woman jogging through a park and some drunken homeless guy just, attacks.
I don't want to hear this. What that got to do with rap music? I really don't even know. I really don't want to see what he's trying to ask.
what you're doing, whatever. But just because you were drunk, that's not an I've drunk, but not when they have drunk sex. Maybe because the way our society works, women are always seen as lesser than men. It has been like that all the time.
They are judged more than men.
If a woman...
Huh? Women are judged more than men. I only judge women in the terms of doing the nasty.
It's true. We both know it.
Okay, so let me
No, I'm not saying you think like that. Okay. But a lot of, in the society that we live in, like, people see women as less than men. And it's normal. We all understand that. So when a woman is becoming powerful, and wants to stand up for herself, that's when the people start responding back because they don't handle that. They don't know how to control it because they don't see a woman.
They're
okay,
scared.
Follow me on this question, okay? Can you think of any time in recorded human history where women have more power than they have right now?
No.
No. Can you think of any countries other than Western countries like America, Canada, Australia, where women have more power than they do in those countries?
Yes.
The Middle East? No.
No, not the
Southeast
Middle
Asia?
East.
No. So any Western countries?
No.
So why do women feel so oppressed in both the time and place where women have the most power?
Because either way, at the end of the day, they're women.
Huh?
And women, no matter what we do, women are always gonna be seen as less than men. At the end of the day, because it's just the society that people have normalized.
Why they keep saying less than?
Up until this day. And unfortunately, it's the truth. Like, I've personally gone through it. Like, I'm a PO. You know, do you think my people, like my clients, respect me as much as they respect the men officers? They don't. You know, even as much as they try to do that, they don't do it because I'm a girl.
I'm pretty sure they don't respect you because they feel like they can kick your ass. They could kick her ass. That's what they gonna think. I don't know what's going on here. That don't make no sense.
As much as they try to do that, they don't do it because I'm a girl.
We're complicated.
Shut up.
So I think
P.O. Isn't that working in a prison? Am I missing something? Isn't that in the prison? She said clients. Wait, what did she do? I thought she meant like a CO, like a person in jail or some shit. You get clients as a police officer? Yeah, I guess when people call you. Yeah, I guess. I'm thinking she working in jail, bro. That's what I'm thinking. She a parole officer. Somebody type police officers. Everybody fucking laws, man. Y'all getting all different type of fucking answers. Parole, police. I'm
you kind of
lost.
just have to roll with the punches and be willing to be flexible. Because women are naturally just complicated.
Okay. Why do you think women are naturally complicated?
We're all very different. It's just, I don't know if I could give you a good answer on that, but we are.
What is the incentive to get married?
I don't know. I don't want to be married.
You don't want to get married? Do you want to get married?
I do.
You want to get married?
Yes.
Will you marry me? No.
Sure.
Okay, no.
Look at him shooting his shot in the middle of the goofy interview. Hate seeing you with them.